Hey there, Hoop fans! Drop whatever you're doing right now because what just happened in Chicago is blowing minds across the sports world. 21,000 tickets gone. Not for a mega Taylor Swift concert, not for an NBA Finals showdown, but for a WNBA game. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever versus Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. And get this, those tickets vanished in just 60 seconds. The ticket website crashed multiple times. People were frantically clicking, desperate to get seats. Ticket prices shot up to $200, $300, and even higher within minutes. But here's the crazy part nobody's talking about. The Chicago Sky had to ditch their normal home arena and move to the United Center, yes, Michael Jordan's house, just to handle the demand. Meanwhile, Angel Reese fans were all over social media claiming she's the reason for the ticket frenzy. But when we look at the real numbers, woof, that story falls apart fast. Let's be crystal clear about something. What happened in Chicago isn't normal, not even close. The Chicago Sky usually plays in Wintrust Arena, which holds about 10,000 people. And guess what? They struggle to fit even half those seats for regular games. Empty chairs everywhere. You can literally hear conversations echoing across the court. But the second that Sky announced that Caitlin Clark was coming to town, bam! They immediately switched to the United Center, a massive 21,000 seat arena where the Bulls play. That's more than double their normal capacity. When those tickets went on sale at exactly 11 a.m., something unbelievable happened. By 11:01 a.m., just 60 seconds later, every single seat was gone. The ticket websites kept crashing because thousands of people were trying to buy at the exact same time. People who managed to get through described it as watching seats disappear before my eyes. The tickets started at $200, a price that used to get you season tickets for some WNBA teams just last year. This wasn't just another sold-out game, this was a complete madhouse, a digital stampede of fans desperate to see one specific player hit the court in Chicago. And what makes this even crazier? Some ticket holders who got moved from Wintrust to the United Center weren't even happy about it. They had great seats at the smaller arena, but got stuck with nosebleeds at the United Center. That's how giant this demand was. Even the people who always support the team got pushed aside. The moment that Chicago Sky announced this venue change, social media went absolutely wild. Angel Reese supporters flooded every platform claiming she was the big draw. They insisted people were rushing to buy tickets because of Angel's star power and her connection to Chicago. One fan posted, "Angel Reese made the Sky move to the United Center. Her hometown impact is undeniable." But here's where things get really interesting. The actual numbers tell a completely different story. Let's look at the cold, hard facts. Last season, when the Chicago Sky played normal games without the Indiana Fever coming to town, they couldn't even fill half their regular 10,000 seat arena. Empty seats were everywhere. But specifically when they played against Caitlin Clark and the Fever, their attendance shot up by an incredible 157%. Not when they played the champion Las Vegas, not when they faced the star-packed New York Liberty, only when they played against Caitlin Clark. Before Clark joined the WNBA, average attendance was 6,109 fans per game. During her rookie year, that jumped to 15,746, a massive 157.7% increase. Think about this. No other matchup in WNBA history has ever sold out this quickly, not even close. This 1-minute sellout stands completely alone. Every single time Clark is scheduled to play, ticket sales explode through the roof. That's not a coincidence, that's not hype, that's the undeniable Caitlin Clark effect in full force. The social media fallout after this ticket explosion was comedy gold. The second those United Center tickets disappeared, Reese supporters went full detective mode, scrambling to rewrite reality in real time. Twitter threads popped up like conspiracy theories at 3 a.m. Instagram stories breaking down evidence that Angel was the real draw. TikToks with millions of views claiming the sellout was because of Reese's Chicago connection. One viral post actually claimed, and I wish I were making this up, that people were only interested in watching Clark because they wanted to see Reese guard her. That's like saying people packed Bulls games in the 90s because they were hyped to watch Luke Longley, not Michael Jordan. The mental gymnastics here could win gold at the Olympics. Some fans genuinely believe Reese is the real reason people want to see Clark play, as if 21,000 people fought for tickets because they're pumped to see the supporting cast, not the main event. Meanwhile, here's something nobody's talking about. When the Indiana Fever announced an exhibition game at Brazil at Clark's old college arena in Iowa, boom, instant sellout. And guess who won't be anywhere near that game? Angel Reese. So, not even a factor. It makes you wonder what games these people are actually watching. Do they even see the empty arenas when Angel plays without Caitlyn in town? Do they check the TV ratings that show Reese's featured game pulling just 89,000 viewers, the lowest rated WNBA broadcast of the season, I might add? The disconnect is wild. It's like watching someone argue that the sun rises in the west when we can all plainly see that it comes up in the east. Now here's where things get real interesting. The same WNBA owners who were publicly thrashing Caitlin Clark fans just months ago, yeah, those same owners are now scrambling to book bigger arenas every time the Fever come to town. Remember the Atlanta Dream owner? The one who went viral last season dismissing Clark's fan base with that infamous "y'all not like us" comment? The one who claimed Clark fans were disrespecting the WNBA? Well, guess what? Suddenly, the Dream have discovered a scheduling conflict at their regular arena, forcing them to move their game against Indiana to State Farm Arena. Their official statement: "We invested significant resources into making Gateway Center Arena the most unique home court experience in the WNBA. However, due to a scheduling conflict, we saw an opportunity to bring this exciting matchup to State Farm Arena." A scheduling conflict for the one game Caitlin Clark comes to town? What a miraculous coincidence! The pattern across the WNBA is crystal clear. Step 1, those aren't real WNBA fans. Step 2, well, we need to capitalize on this opportunity. Step 3, please bring your wallets to our games. What's even wilder, these teams are willingly giving up home court advantage just to pack the stands with Indiana fans. They know their arenas are about to be flooded with Clark jerseys and Fever supporters, and they're 100% fine with it because, let's be real, money talks. And here's the most bizarre irony. The WNBA has been begging for more attention, more fans, and higher ticket sales for years. And now, Clark is actually making that happen. But instead of celebrating it, some in the league seem almost mad about it while still cashing in every chance they get. As one former WNBA star put it, teams don't want to acknowledge Clark's impact, which is somewhere between disrespectful and delusional. But when it's time to bring in that money, suddenly these same folks want all the Caitlin Clark fans to spend that bread. Let's zoom out for a sec, because this isn't just about one sold-out game or one venue change. This is a full-scale revolution in women's basketball economics. The numbers don't lie. Since Caitlin Clark arrived, attendance has skyrocketed by 154.7%, jumping from 6,190 fans per game to over 15,740. TV ratings shattered every record. Merchandise sales through the roof, and yet, have you noticed how little the WNBA actually promotes Caitlin Clark's content on their own social media? It's almost like parts of the league are fighting against their own growth. This isn't about picking sides or playing favorites, it's about facing reality. One rookie has completely changed the financial landscape of the WNBA. Multiple teams that have never been profitable before might turn a profit this year solely because of the games where they host Indiana. And let's talk about what just happened in Chicago. One analyst broke it down like this. Just this game alone, selling out the United Center makes the Chicago Sky a profitable team. There are franchises that'll be profitable purely from their fever games. The WNBA now has a choice to either fully embrace the Clark effect that's filling out arenas and driving record-breaking interest, or keep acting like this is just some random growth spurt. Because here's the truth. When the league's own executives openly admit Clark's impact on revenue while some fans still try to deny it, who are we trying to kid? The Clark effect isn't just real, it's the most valuable asset the WNBA has ever seen. So here we are, 21,000 tickets gone in 60 seconds. Teams scrambling to move to bigger arenas every time the fever comes to town. TV ratings exploding the second Clark is on screen. And yet, there are still people out here trying to convince us that black is white, up is down, and Angel Reese is the only one driving all this interest. At what point do we just call it what it is? Look, Clark and Reese are both talented players who bring something special to the WNBA, but pretending they have equal drawing power isn't just wrong, it's denying the very evidence that could take women's basketball to new heights. Now I want to hear from you. Who do you think is really driving the WNBA's current explosion in popularity? Is it Caitlin Clark? Is it Angel Reese? Or is it something else entirely? Drop your real takes in the comments down below and let's get this conversation rolling. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more honest sports analysts, and don't forget to smash that notification bell so you never miss a new drop. This has been Hooporting, where we don't just talk about the game, we break it down. Speaking of Angel Reese, she's making headlines again, but not for the reasons you might expect. After Jason Whitlock's brutal takedown of her latest comments, Reese's reaction has the internet buzzing. Click here to watch Angel Reese goes nuts after Jason Whitlock destroys her delusion.